Hey Stephanie, it's Leslie from Seniorology. I am so glad that you have joined us for the business critique class, and thank you for submitting your first week's assignment to go over your website and blog and Facebook. So I just want to dive right in and let you know that the first thing that I notice is the name. I would be interested to know what it means. I feel like maybe there's a meaning behind it, and if you wouldn't mind sharing that with me, but I would suggest that you also maybe, as a tagline, sort of underneath the name, say what it is. I think people would like to hear that and see that right off the bat. So that's one suggestion. The other suggestion is, well, first of all, I love Chevron, so you definitely have my attention with that, because I too have a Chevron background blog, and so I love that. I love the color, the turquoise color. I think that's pretty. I wonder if the logo, who designed that, if that's your design or if that was something that you purchased. So maybe you can answer that in the comments as well. I believe I read that you maybe are just in your starting out stages here with your photography, and you're doing a great job. I see that you've got some seniors on here, you've got some babies on here, all of which, shooting in the beginning is great because you're going to get a taste of everything, and then sort of decide what you love and what you don't love. So a lot of people start out this way. I did, and a lot of other people do. So I think you're doing well with that and showing off some pictures here. My only other thing about the blog here is maybe when you get a little bit more established, to go with a pro photo blog. It's a little more professional in regards to photography than a blogger blog. Nothing wrong with a blogger blog. I started out with one myself, but I think it does. A lot of people think of it as a starting out point. So, like I say, everybody grows, and you have, nothing to do but continue to grow. But when you are ready, I think a pro photo blog is a good way to go. Maybe even a blog site that will allow you to have galleries that people can click on and see, rather than just scrolling down and seeing all the posts. That's another option. A lot of people do that as well. So I would say do that. The only other thing that maybe is just a small thing is the stuff on the side here. I would see if there's a way to hide that so that your pictures really stand out, as opposed to having the stuff on the side. I don't know if that's something you can hide with this particular website, but if it is, I would see about trying to do that. Now going to your about, I do see that that you've got a little bit of what the where the meaning came from and stuff. Let's see. Beautiful days, maybe is what it means, but I think I might even put that as a little tagline. Capturing beautiful days or something like that might be a good little way to sort of, when somebody just sees the name, that they will know that it's photography related. So just think on that a little bit. And then my only other thing is to I know this is not actually one of the assignments, but what I would love for each of the students to do is to start a Pinterest board and add me to it, and just click things you like, period. Just you, your personality, what you like. It can be photographs, it can be colors, it can be, fabric, it can be clothes, it can be anything, just anything that you love. Because what I like to do is try to see if what you love fits what your website looks like, because I think it should look like you. So without having met you, that would be the closest thing I can think of to sort of getting a little inside track into what you're like. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, maybe before next week. I know that's an additional assignment, and if you can't do it, I totally understand, but it doesn't have to be a lot of stuff, just maybe 10 to 20 things that sort of describe you, things you love. So that would be something I would suggest. And as always, if you have any questions, just let me know. I'd be happy to answer anything specifically. But those would be my few little critiques there. Maybe come up with some little tagline to tell what the meaning of the name is. And then once you get a little more established, maybe switch into a pro photo blog, because I think that you'll like the way that it comes across very professional, and a lot of photographers use. So those would be my two main things. And then I will talk to you again next week. Thanks so much.